Welcome back to BMS Tech Idea. Are you preparing for CCNA or learning Cisco networking? In today's video, we are going to learn about DHCP commands in Cisco devices. DHCP, Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, is used to automatically assign IP addresses to devices in a network. Instead of configuring IP addresses manually, DHCP makes the process fast, simple, and efficient. In this video, I will explain the essential DHCP commands step by step with clear examples. So if you are preparing for CCNA or learning networking, this video is for you. Now let's understand how DHCP actually works. DHCP follows a four-step process known as DORA. DORA stands for Discover, Offer, Request, and Acknowledge. Step 1. Discover. When a client device connects to the network, it does not have an IP address, so it sends a broadcast message called DHCP Discover to find available DHCP servers. Step 2. Offer. The DHCP server receives the Discover message and responds with a DHCP offer. This offer contains an available IP address along with other network information like subnet mask and default gateway. Step 3. Request. The client receives the offer and sends back a DHCP request message. This message tells the server that the client accepts the offered IP address. Step 4. Acknowledge. Finally, the DHCP server sends a DHCP acknowledge message, also called DHCP ACK. This confirms that the IP address has been officially assigned to the client. After this step, the client can communicate on the network using the assigned IP address. This entire process happens automatically within seconds whenever a device joins the network. Now let's start with the DHCP command. IP address DHCP. This command is used in interface configuration mode. It allows the interface to automatically obtain an IP address from a DHCP server. Instead of assigning a static IP manually, the device will request and receive an IP address dynamically. Next, IP DHCP pool, followed by the pool name. This command is used to create a DHCP address pool on a Cisco device. When you enter this command, the router switches to DHCP pool configuration mode, where you can define network settings for clients. Next, domain name, followed by the domain name. This command is used inside DHCP pool configuration mode. It specifies the domain name that will be provided to DHCP clients. For example, you can configure something like company.local. These are the important DHCP commands you must understand while configuring a DHCP server on a Cisco router. Now let's continue with the next important DHCP commands. Network, followed by the network number and subnet mask. This command is used inside DHCP pool configuration mode. It defines the network address and subnet mask for the DHCP address pool. In simple words, this tells the DHCP server which IP range it is allowed to assign to clients. Without this command, the DHCP pool will not know which addresses to distribute. Next command, IP DHCP excluded-address, followed by the IP address or range of IP addresses. This command is used in global configuration mode. It specifies the IP addresses that the DHCP server should not assign to clients. These excluded addresses are usually reserved for routers, servers, printers, or other important devices that require static IP addresses. These two commands are very important when configuring a DHCP server on a Cisco router. Now, let's move to the final two important DHCP commands. First command, IP helper address, followed by the IP address. This command is configured in interface configuration mode. It is used to forward UDP broadcast messages to a DHCP server located on a different network. Normally, DHCP requests are broadcast messages, and routers do not forward broadcasts. But when you configure the IP helper address command, the router converts the broadcast into a unicast message and forwards it to the specified DHCP server. This command is very important when the DHCP server is not in the same subnet as the clients. Next command, default router, followed by the IP address. This command is configured inside DHCP pool configuration mode. It specifies the default gateway that will be assigned to DHCP clients. In simple words, this tells client devices which router they should use to reach other networks. These commands complete the essential DHCP configuration on a Cisco router. Now you understand how DHCP works across networks and how clients receive their gateway information. And that wraps up our complete guide on DHCP commands. Now you understand how to configure DHCP pools, assign networks, exclude IP addresses, configure helper addresses, and set default gateways on a Cisco router. With DHCP covered, it's time to move to the next important topic in networking: security commands. In the next video, we will learn how to secure your Cisco devices using essential commands like enabling passwords, configuring console and VTY security, setting up encrypted passwords, and protecting remote access. If you are preparing for CCNA or want to strengthen your network security fundamentals, you definitely don't want to miss it. So make sure you subscribe to BMS Tech Idea and turn on notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video on security commands.